Hey, what's good, guys? Welcome to the beginning of year two. Well, technically, we got to wrap up the off-season stuff, but I wanted to stop it here so I could do a recap of what we got done for National Signing Day and go over with who we got. But I'm going to start doing that here in a second. I'm going to give about 3 to 5 minutes to those who are joining late, and we'll get it going. And I'll see you in a second. let's get this baby going. All right, what's good, guys? Start of year 2. Going to finish up a little bit of left that's on the off season, but I wanted to stop it here whenever I was doing this, so it would be easier to do the recap. When y'all last saw me, it was at the end of the season. We were ranked 120th in recruiting at the time. Well, now, after we finished, ranked 50th for a 1-star program to hit on 17 3-stars is absolutely nuts. We've done 2 different rebuilds. We've done Kennesaw State, and we have done UMass. And thanks, son. Those have been the 2 that we have done, and we never hit this good off the first season. So very clutch to get all these guys in. Now, who did we get in? Well, we lost our quarterback at the end of the episode. We were very surprised that he was transferring out. He was going to be our starter next year. We got to figure out where he went, because I am curious to see where he ended up latching on to. We'll follow his career closely. But we were able to get Walker White from Auburn. Former 4-star recruit, a 3-star transfer. Look at all those abilities. Mobile resistance, option keying, extender, off-platform. All things that you want when your offense line is ass. He's got it. So he has a chance to compete for the starting job right away. Now, the only thing bad about Walker White is, well, not really Walker White, but with this game, period, is transfers, for whatever reason, at least when I last played, they didn't get the off-season training camp boost. It was as if they didn't practice at all, which is bullshit. Don't know why that's a thing. But yeah, so hopefully they fixed it and he now gets to train with the rest, because if not, then Veller should improve enough to where it's not even close. I could redshirt this kid because now he's a true sophomore and coming into the season, but I don't want to risk losing him too. So we could just start him right away. He has a development trait of a star. So that's the thing we'll try to figure out as soon as the season starts. But he should be our quarterback of the future. We were able to get 3-star, another former 4-star player, transfer Cole Tab. He was on Stanford. But look at those abilities. 92 speed, 96 XL, 96 change direction. Little bowling ball of a running back, 5'8", 200 pounds. We're super excited to get him going. Another transfer, Amari Borden, came from Stanford as well, I think. He may also be a Stanford player. Another former 4-star receiver coming out of high school, only 1 year in college, redshirted. Wait, maybe redshirted. I'm not 100%. I'll have to double check that. But he should be a sophomore for me coming up. He'll be our receiver number 2, like, immediately. And again, I'm hoping they get these ratings boosts, because it's bullshit, because they do train with the rest of the team. I'm not sure why. That's the thing. See, we didn't really hit on our offensive lineman except for Bohannon. He's got star development. We already have a stud center, but we could see this kid at guard. You know, depending on what we need him to be, I'm sure he'll be just fine. Ricks, another impact player, defensive end, in our 3-4. And we got a transfer, another 4-star, former 4-star recruit that went to Texas and then transferred to Vanderbilt in real life this year. Instead, he transfers to us. So another thick boy down low that we definitely needed, because we were hurting with our big boys down low. We obviously hit on our 2 outside linebackers, impact players. They said he was a bust, but he has a development of impact as well. So we're excited. We missed out on the linebacker, though. We were so close. But missed out on him to South Dakota State, of all teams, or North Dakota, whatever the fuck they're called. And then we got Rodney Harrison's son, Christian Harrison, transferred from Tennessee, I believe. So excited to get him on board. He's an immediate starter as well. And then we didn't realize that our free safety that we got has elite development trait, high school kid. This kid has normal, but with his 92 speed, 90 acceleration, I think I'm going to have him start right away. So let's get the position changes. I think I may have already done this, but we will scan through this real quick. Make sure we're good to go. See how Beller's 79. See if he gets the ratings boost from the off season. It might be he might be way above where White's at, but we'll see. Might actually have a little quarterback battle before we actually kick off the season. Do a little bit of practice mode, run some snaps with him. Whoever looks better take the spot. These are two freshmen running back. Kind of disappointed on what their ratings came out to be, but to be honest, they might be playing immediately because we just don't really have anything great behind them. Oops. Again, I'm hoping he gets some work. He's a 72, but if they let him train with us, I think he'll be great. Another one that we're excited to play with is McGee. He redshirted last year, so he'll be a freshman. A lot of great slot receiver type stuff here. Catching needs to improve by a lot. So does his release and route learning, but he's got all the physical talents to make it big. Why is it still showing Georgia Tech? God damn it. That was going to bother me, so. All right, so we got left tackle, our often penalized kid. Here's one of our freshmen here that we hope can develop at some point down the line and start for us, but he ain't starting yet. Hopefully Robinson takes a good step forward in training camp. Got Bohannon, who's that elite or star development trait at center. We still got 2 years at least at Alec Johnson here, so we might put him at guard. Eric Story, very solid. We got Dominic Johnson, who's very strong and has that quick step ability. So if he can improve his actual traits, his physical abilities are through the roof. Little guy though, skinny, 270 pounds, but you like some of those ratings. McNeil, so if he takes a big step, we had to bench him. He was playing right guard for us and was getting cooked first 3 or 4 games of the season. We got some seniors that are going to play down low. Probably the first year we might end up, putting a red shirt on Bricks, save him for next year, give him an extra year of eligibility. Other than that, they're all playing. Aaron Bryant, ready to go, ready to start right now for us. Again, I'm hoping we get training out of him because everyone else is going to get training, and it sucks that they won't. Let's hope they fix that. Glenn Wick, we could probably start them right away. In fact, we might. I was thinking about taking a red shirt year, but to be honest, our depth is pretty shitty here. So we might start both Wick and Irving right away. Might as well. If we're going to burn the red shirt, might as well start them. Where is... Oh, ooh, good thing we just caught that. Where's our athletes at? Bro, our middle linebacker's not there. Ooh, is it glitched out? Please tell me it's not glitched out. Wait, oh wait, no. I have to do this. I remember now. There we go. Whew. All right, now if we did not change this, he would have disappeared on us. So I am so glad that we caught it. We are going to move him to middle linebacker. Ooh, I was about to freak out. I'm like, where the fuck is he? All right, again, probably immediate starter just based on athletic ability. Javen Hall will probably back up them, well, unless he outdoes Josiah Robinson, because he is the better athlete here. So we'll see how they do in training camp. This kid is something to keep an eye on too. He has quick jump ability. Very good change direction for an outside edge rusher. I'm sure his ability, his actual like block shedding, all that shit sucks ass, which it does. That's why he's rated so low, but very physical. Good physical traits there. We got Gilmore, Guy. Oh, now that was the problem. We were thinking about putting Dicey Hopkins as our nickel back. But if our nickels are pretty good, we might not do that. Because we got some talented guys here that we want to get playing too. So he might be in a tough spot. I'm a big fan of his name. Dicey Hopkins. I mean, come on. It's pretty cute. But yeah, look at how slow we are at safety. I think this kid's starting right away. All right, so our position changes are locked in. We're good to go there. Our advance the week. All right, Kyle Lowe's at risk to transfer. McBride's 76. Ooh, got a sneak peek there because he wasn't on a 76 before. Oh, fuck. All right, well, Hurst only goes up by 2. In the old days, you used to be able to see how much they went up by. You had to, like, memorize it. Not a lot of growth from both him and Brock. Deuce Walker. Who the fuck is this kid? He wasn't even near my tops, and he took a huge rating boost. Freshman red shirt, 83 overall. Training camp, he went ham. 81 strength now. The fuck? This kid is him. He'd also make for fucking probably a decent running back too. Break tag 55. Now let's go play room. Yeah, again, so our guys did not get to go to training camp, all those transfers. Christian Belair, who has impact player development, has moved nowhere. He stays at 79, so that pretty much secures that Walker Wright's going to be our starting quarterback. He's not him, Jim. Kyle Lowe only went up by 2. He was another one that we were looking to battle for that spot. This kid came from nowhere. Some crazy rating boosts here. What's his catching look like? I'll say we might be able to. Yeah. Yeah, he came out of nowhere. Hell of a boost for him. Get him on the, he'll be our third running back in rotation. And again, it sucks that we weren't able to get. Ooh, I didn't know DJ Riles was only 84 speed. That's tough. We'll keep him this year, but I think next year we're going to cut him and let him go somewhere else. Oh, yeah. Right? I was a little surprised Brock didn't take off. He was like 81, 82 or something like that. And didn't really gain any more ratings. Kind of surprising. Fleming also didn't take that huge of a step. At least he has a new physical trait now, sure hands. We need that because we dropped way too many balls last year. McBride took a big jump. He was our third, fourth tight end. And then we got Waddle, who I think we'll see playing time over Amon Green. Might actually put Amon Green at fullback here and there. All right, Timmons took a 2 boost, not much. Robinson, solid. Yeah, we might have to start him. 97 strength, very good speed for a guard. Although his change of direction is ass considering his other speed traits are so good. 50. We'll have to take a look at that. We might end up redshirting those guys after all, if these older guys can hold it down for one more year. Nothing crazy here. You want to get any traits? No, pocket disruptor. Henry Bryant didn't really do much. We're excited about this guy. He'll be playing a lot more next year with Henry Bryant gone. This is Diablo. This is the starting linebacker for the Raiders. This is his brother, Deity Diablo. Did a little bit of research on him last year. So we'll see if he makes an impact. We didn't really see the rating boost that we wanted to see from Brent Washington. Again, his power moves, finesse moves are booty. Deuce Walker leapfrogged everyone to be our best corner. And Kai Spain. Who the fuck is this guy? Neither one of these guys was on our radar last year. Blew up. Our two starting corners from last year did not grow at all. And that means Harrison's going to get buried because, again, they got no training. Damn, Merlin McClendon is one we expected to make this boost, not all these other kids. Dicey Hopkins, no rating increase. Derek Maxey III leapfrogged these kids, if I'm not mistaken. He was another one that we really didn't have on our radar. So we might not go with these young guys. I'm not sure. It's a tough call at the moment. That is unfortunate about those. That's so dumb that they don't get trained with the rest of the team, those transfers. That puts them at a huge disadvantage. All right, let's see if we want to encourage anyone to leave. I would like to let my quarterback go, but we only have 3 on the roster, so we're not going to do that. He wanted to stay. That's on him. But yeah, we're gonna start Walker Wright from the start. The former 4-star Auburn commit quarterback. And again, Tab, as much as these guys have grown, we're not going to redshirt Tab. We're going to play him right away because that speed is nuts. Again, another 4-star prospect, turned 3-star transfer. Let's see. Yeah, we can let go of you. Oh, shit. No, just kidding. All right, we're going to let you transfer. And I think we're going to let DJ Riles transfer because that 84 speed is tough. Even though he's a 77. I'm going to keep all these guys for just depth and this kid's a redshirt senior. Let him go too. And now I don't know why I can't kick any of these guys down, but it says I can't. We're keeping all our offensive linemen, that's for sure. These were last second 2-stars that we signed at the very end. Again, our depth ain't crazy here, so I think we might just... We'll let him go. Got so many others that could use those spots. What's his brother's name? His first name? I can't remember. Is it Divine Diablo? I don't know. Whatever his name is on the Raiders. But that is his brother there. So we got some NFL family ties around the league, or around the team. I'm really disappointed that Harrison couldn't train with the rest of them. I have to move him to safety if he really wants to play here. All right, I don't think we really need to let anything else go at the moment. We're underneath the player limit. Good. All right. Custom conferences, we're going to keep where we're at here. All right, we're able to get 50 points. Probably should just throw most of this towards recruiting. When I look at receivers, let's look at corners. Always looking at D-line. Yeah, we'll just predominantly do this on recruiting. I just want to get any advantage I can get there, because again, we're a small school. We don't have that many hours to spend. So let's get ahead of that. And this should take us to the schedule. Got to get that coaching prestige up. Let's look at our custom schedule here. I gotta look that up. Who is our rivals again? There was Georgia Southern. Let's see. What do we got here? A little rematch against Georgia Tech from last year. So we got them. It's a rival. There's something else that's considered a rivalry game. Who the fuck did we play last year that was also our rivals? This team has two of them in here. One of them was Georgia Southern, but one of them was a better football team. I'm not seeing them. I was hoping something would catch my eye and be like, oh yeah, that's right. But no, none of these guys are. Thanks, son. Chat, I'm sure chat was wondering how your sunburn's doing. Who the fuck is this other team? Oh, was it Kennesaw State? I think it is. Let me see. Let me see if they're in this one. Yeah, it is a rivalry. All right. So we'll do our first two. Play Georgia Tech first. As much as I don't want to. I'd like to beat the shit out of You know, let me see. Hold on. Air Force there for a second. See, is Kennesaw State available here? Yes. All right, so we're going to kick that off at home, and then away we will do Georgia Tech. Good, they're available. All right, then don't like going against those bullshit teams. Let's see if we can find something better to do here. I want to go against a solid team, but not a team that should beat the fucking dog shit out of me, because we're still not ready yet. But Temple always gives us a problem, boy. So does Toledo. Toledo always gives us a fucking fight. And we'll go against our old team at UMass. Rematch Vanderbilt from last year that we upset them on. That'll be a decent one. All right, so let's count our games. Make sure we got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Finish at Texas State just like last year. Oh, it looks like they fixed the bullshit. Before, when you would get past the first season, when we would do the roster scheduling or the game scheduling, it would either be all conference games would be either versus or away, and there was no mix. So one year you'd have all home games, next year you had all away games. So super fucking annoying. But it looks like they fixed that. So yeah, I think we're happy with this. Wait, actually, let's split this open. Let's do week 0 so we can get into it quickly. Oh wait, Kennesaw State don't have. Oh, there. Okay, there we go. That way we don't have to waste time. All right, so save changes. We like it. Oh yeah, we got to set up fucking recruiting for next season. Right off the bat, just try to get as many of the high-end recruits off rip here. And I want a JUCO sophomore. I'm good. Damn. All right, we'll take a look at one quarterback. Damn, they're kind of fucking dicking us down with these guys that are interested in us. Hopefully we play better. We'll have... So we went 4-8 last year, so we're not quite getting as much interest as we did last year. So it's kind of working backwards for us. Damn. Hopefully one of these guys is a hidden gem. Looking for speed rushers here. Maybe one of these pass coverage kids for middle linebacker, technically. And there was another pass coverage kid, I swear. There he is. Yeah, we got way less talented recruits we're looking at to start out this thing. Now, hopefully, we kick ass the transfer portal in the off season will hook us up with some talent, but this is not looking good. All right. Oh, shit, we gotta fucking actually recruit him. All right, well, let's throw one. Just go ahead and throw scholarships at every one of these 3-star ones, regardless what they're looking like. It's okay. He's got some decent ratings there. A little too slow for our taste. That's pretty solid ratings in certain areas. We're cool with it. Yep, don't give a fuck. We're throwing you a scholarship. Not 80 strength, but he's got a development trait, so we'll see how that works out. Another bust. This one actually might be one. We're going to skip him. Yeah. I'll throw you. Could use an extra blocker for the future. There we go. That's more we're looking for from our linebackers. Let's offer him a scholarship. Yes, solid ratings. Give it to him. Ooh, another hidden development. All right, now we start getting into the try to find the diamond in the rough. Oof. That's not good. We'll give you one. Fuck it. Again, we're taking a hit here in this recruiting cycle because of how we played last year. Yeah, we'll throw it at you. Fuck it. Strength 74. Jesus Christ. 72. There's running backs that are 160 pounds stronger than that. The fuck? Depth. I'll just add them. Again, depth will add you. All right, we'll throw those two. All right, so we're good to go. Next week. All right. Now let's see if there's any changes we want to make to these new guys real quick. Yeah, star development too, which is clutch. See if number 4 is available. What? I can't change any of this? The fuck? Oh, I can't edit real players. I forgot about that. Shit, we were trying to give him his number 4 jersey. But, all right. Number 1 it is. Oh, Tab got his number 33 jersey. Sweet. All right, let's just go to depth chart then, since we can't edit anyone's shit. Certainly not the real guys that we were looking at. All right, we're going to go route to rip. Walker White has the job. His awareness is the lowest on the team, but he's got so many physical abilities. His deep accuracy is a little ass, but again, our offensive line is not going to be good again this year. Now, they say our ratings improved to an 81 overall, but I don't feel that way necessarily. Oh, wait, before we actually go any farther with depth chart, it's smart to do red shirts first because it fucks your depth chart up when you don't. Do we have another power back on here? Not really. So we will redshirt this kid, but I think Lucien might get some playing time a little bit here and there on goal line situations as our power back. He's the only one truly big, best trucking other than Brock, who has solid break tackle. He'll be starting. Kender, fuck, I don't care what happens to him. We'll redshirt Nathan Lord. I might come back to redshirt him. Let me just look at everybody. Yeah. Okay, those guys could be depth, but yeah, between all these different guys, I think we can redshirt Story, redshirt Bohannon, and I think we can redshirt Duke. Rick's got plenty of depth, so we'll go ahead and let you take a year to get better. He's an 81, but man, those ratings suck. He's just really smart. Plays heady, and really strong. But I just don't know. Same thing with years. Like these are higher rated guys, but I will redshirt him. Should we redshirt these guys as well? Yeah, I think we're going to. Sucks not using. They were our two first commits. We were excited about using them, but again, being able to have them with an extra year under their belts for training um, will be more beneficial in the long run. We'll have to have another year of slow linebacker play. And Josiah Robinson got leapfrogged by both those guys. Yeah, we got Greg Irving that could come in. Yeah, we'll stick with it. Dowling's ass. I ain't worried about recruiting him or redshirting him. Yeah, I think this kid's starting right away. Might as well. All right, so not redshirting him either. Janice, redshirt because why not? All right, so we're good there. All right, let's get back to depth chart, finish this baby out, and then we get it in our first game of the season. All right, see how it reordered our depth chart, so I'm glad we didn't waste all that time doing that just for them to fuck it up. Go ahead and put him here. We'll start Lamar Robinson for now. Cook didn't play too bad once we put him as starting right guard last year. But he didn't improve, like, at all. He's a better right guard for whatever reason. How good is... You know what, fuck it, let's put him here. Right. Yeah, let's go ahead and start Cook. For whatever reason. Pretty decent guard. We'll put Robinson backing him up. And then we'll put him here. Robinson backing him up. And then our backup center backing both of them up. All right, so we like that. McNeil's going to get that start at right tackle. Hopefully his big ass plays better than he did last year. Now, Lewis started for us last year. He might not be this time, but he does have that ability. I'll put him there. And then Lorenzo can back up both. Oof. Eh. Damn, man, I can't believe Tyron Gilmore fell so hard. Like, he was so good last year. But hey, ratings are the ratings. We're gonna go with him. And Harrison got fucking buried. All right, we're gonna go with that. Freshman. That's strong safety. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna start him right away. His stats need a lot of work. But we're just gonna go with it. This is a good kick returner, huh? What? That was a fast ass fucker. Oh, nope. Where's he at? We're gonna have Washington subbing in. But Giablo will start. I just don't like that speed off the edge. He's so slow. Run. Which one's our third corner? All right, Jones and Guy. All right. So we are good to go now. We both improved since last year. We'll see how much that actually turns out to be true. All right, we're going to give this about 3 minutes, and we'll be ready to go. All right. Oh, shit's glitching out, saying no one's in here. Huh? That may be the case. All right, let's look. Anything else I need to do right before? There's something I was just thinking about outside. What the fuck was it? Fuck it. It'll dawn on us later. Getting there. I don't know, these ratings are a little bit extra, if you ask me. I don't think we're an 81 overall yet, but we have a lot of holes still. We don't even have that many 80 overall players, so how we're average of an 81 with all these 70s and shit starting.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a
Stadium's
lifetime.
not that bad.
As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw
People are excited about the new season.
taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers.
Let's hopefully he's less penalized this fucking year.
With me, guys, it's time to get it going. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
All right, beat him 24 to 14. We are 2-0 in this new rivalry. I'll have to do the research on why they're rivals. Real quick before let's see what we're up against here. All right, so Bryson made a big step up. He's a 72 now. He was like a low 60. He actually played pretty well against us last year. They don't really have anything crazy at running back. They do have a new freshman that will be, at some point, pretty nasty. Receivers, they're not bad there. They don't have crazy speed until you get to their fourth one. Tykeem Wallace, I remember him. He was a big-time player for me. So was Banyard. He didn't really take a big jump. He must have went nowhere because he was like that, rated that at the beginning. It's random. Sometimes, different players will get different rating boosts from year to year. When you do these rebuilds and stuff, you won't ever get the same thing twice. It's like a dice roll with some of this as far as who takes these ratings boosts and who doesn't. Man, that's a big boy right there. Ooh, 95 strength, Jordan Miles. All right, they got some size down low. Decent speed on outside. Their corners are solid, very solid. Safeties are solid, but they have no speed.
All the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is high. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Might be able to bounce this.
To give to the tailback.
I should have kept it going. I got nervous. I didn't think he was going to make that block, and he did.
They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Colin.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team,
Excited to get Tab going. Oh, shit. The safety read it pretty good. Could be.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
He's a little banged up after that play.
When they get their free safety matched up man-to-man, they're going to take shots because they believe their guy can win. Really nice man-to-man coverage and a nice job making a play on the ball at the end that results in an incompletion.
Oh, he gets it. Couldn't slide. We had to take that hit there.
And the Panthers are on the move. using his legs. It's Brock. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
There we go.
Pick his way forward for a decent
He's a little speedy bowling ball.
I think they called that knowing they weren't
Definitely gonna give him a lot of reps.
Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the team. And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell
Get this running game nice and going.
Through the sticks and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And this offense has got it all right. It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it.
See if we get Bolden his first catch here.
Something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
White,
maybe not.
through the air. Fires to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down.
Offensive line's blocking well. We get absolutely cooked as soon as I say that. And holding. They're like, hold my beer. Think you're going to be able to run this entire drive? No, sir.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
To be honest, if I was them, I'd have took that.
Play
took
number
3rd and 8.
9 on this drive.
Maybe it knocks us almost out of field goal range.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down.
Oh, shit. When I say almost.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh! We were able to hold on. I thought he was going to undercut me, and we were able to kind of like stop right in front of him.
I can't give him these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's looking to pass.
Get it out. Touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown, Panthers.
For a new transfer action.
Start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical.
It's exciting to see. Pretty much did what we wanted to do on that drive.
You cannot start the season any better than that.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace.
Oh, no.
He found some really good
No.
that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So the Kennesaw State
Blake Bohannon, their receiver, is their coach's son.
with their first possession.
Remember that from whenever I did my very first team we did anything with was this team here.
To make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked
Quarterback's
them who
blaming
needs to step up
himself,
and
but
play
it seemed
well.
like the
They
receiver
pointed
just
to these guys
said, I'm
right
not catching this
They
shit.
are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Oh my goodness, he dropped it.
To get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it
A
over
new
on your
stud
opening
corner.
drive. I know you want to prepare for every game the same
When I say
way,
new, he's on our
but
team. Last year, it's buried in the depth chart and redshirted.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a
nothing but green ahead.
Our edge rusher cooked him, but he's just so slow. It didn't matter.
Kennesaw State right back to work.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot.
And Diablo is slow as shit, too.
Nice job attacking.
That's caught. It's Ashley.
His brother can move a bit.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're going to throw it again.
Oh, try to hit it with the switch. Oh, what a dot. Dropped it in the soft spot of the zone. Hell of a throw by Bryson.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
Got to use our new star-rated safety.
In good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, it's Bryson.
Ooh, dangerous.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. On the run, still looking. And he gets it just beyond.
And it does that camera change from that high zoom to low zoom. Sometimes it fucks you up in the open field trying to make a tackle. I was a little scared I wouldn't fuck that up. Ooh, and he hooked it left. So great drive for nothing for Kennesaw State.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Looking for room. It's Brock. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run.
I was hoping that left guard would stop with that double team and get up to that linebacker, but he had other plans.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28.
Actually, shit. All right.
They'll stick to the ground,
Wow.
looking for the marker. He's dropped behind the line.
Hell of a jump for them.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal.
Go,
you know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals. Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute.
We are so slow. Jeez, OP.
Just a few on that completion.
I might have to pull these red shirts out and play because we were just.
Looking to throw, it's Bryson.
Speed is a problem.
And the 3rd down pass is in.
Right now we're holding up because it's Kennesaw State.
Will have to punt this one away.
I don't know. Jordan Tech's going to be a tough one.
Has the whole playbook open to him on 3rd and short. They try to slip in the screen. Did not fool the defense at all. Nice stop by the defense.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Throws to the wideout.
There we go. That's McGee, the old coach's son. He redshirted in last year. Super excited about him becoming our slot.
How quick and how shifty he is.
He is very fast.
You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
We almost took him upfield right there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
The Panthers pick up the first down. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead.
All right, quick first quarter.
In the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Putting pressure on their drives because they know we're going to stay on the field.
And They've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, shit. I thought he was going to clear it.
Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Line getting set on second down. Power football with the run.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
At
Uh-oh.
the 35, he's now up to 58 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
Just broke that man's soul.
Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This fullback's doing very good at blocking, too.
Because there is nothing doing in the
Freshman.
middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. White wants to throw it.
Oh, my God. Threw in the red again. Oof.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. A nice job by the defense.
Oh, my goodness.
Just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
All right, well, we at least saved the sack, stay in field goal range.
Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll have to settle
Nailed
for
it.
a field goal attempt. It's good. And now the lead is
Good shit. What's funny is that guy's actually fat as fuck. That kicker. You little pudgy boy. He is not that skinny. That's him on the Ozempic. He's a thick boy. 260 at least. I don't know, maybe 250. He's just like flubby.
He'll return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments.
All right, solid 10-0 lead. See if defense keep it going. I mean, we've been getting through on our first moves. We're just no closing speed.
This is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as
Wow, what a big sack by Bryson.
Trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss of that.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I want to see some snaps to that kid. We should have sent.
Obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow
Should have went for the punt
to
block there.
Step up, get rid of the football. They take
But
a sack very close to the goal.
got a hell of a return out of it.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up
There we
on the
go.
board here to extend that lead there.
Hell of a throw by our QB, fitting in there between soft spot of the zone.
Multiple possessions in a row. Start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Georgia State comes to the line with a first and goal.
Play action leading into the running game.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on second and goal.
Probably going to be looking at 50-50 snaps between
Tries again to get it in.
the two running backs.
And he takes it to the
And Duke's in for the TD. Let's go. We're looking like a way more confident team to start than we were last year.
This offense is
So we are going to take a hit recruiting because of last season. The starting interest in our program was way worse than it was last year. We at least were able to look at a bunch of 3-stars. This year, it's mostly only 2-stars that are interested in joining our program, which is unfortunate. But we have a solid season this year. It'll set us up for next year's recruiting cycle. And during the offseason for transfers and shit like that.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks
Oof.
that you really
Thought he was
wish
gonna break
that
the chain.
you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half. And it's not just one.
Setting the screen for Blake Bohannon.
Collectively
Picks up about 5.
If I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
Oof, got us.
Kept it and he's past the mark. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Fakes the grab.
Great throw.
And they'll finally catch up
Split
to it,
seam on that one.
A big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by
I am not a fan of this hurry-up offense. It is annoying as fuck.
Kennesaw State right back to work.
I don't want to run the same fucking 3 plays all game.
Looking to throw, it's Bryson. Coming after it.
It gets it out.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. New set of downs after that completion. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Fuck, get your fat ass back.
How quickly did you see that too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got the big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. He'll just keep slinging it.
Ooh, another big drop.
Like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And they had the missed field goal already. They're just in a rut right now. I don't remember who we had last year, but man, he had a couple of block kicks.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
I'd like to. My down blocker just decided he was not going to do that. Tight end should have cracked down on him. Decided to wrap it up inside for whatever reason.
Doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They'll go to the ground.
Ooh, nice stiff arm. Speed, and he's a thick boy.
Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah, shit. It's just a darn him. This running game is cooking. Oh shit, I didn't mean to jump cut like that. I tried to go straight up.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very
fit it in there.
for this offense. Nice job.
We couldn't keep it up and high because we had a feeling that corner was going to stop. Figured that would they all had flats responsibility there, and the safety was over top, probably with a cover 2. But
before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
oof.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
We threw it high because we were worried about that linebacker making a play on that ball. Wasn't terrible coverage out of him.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
No. No, you little shit. Fuck.
They'll throw it on first down.
Well, I tried to slide, but we'll take it. I was trying to run a quick out with the outside receiver over there, and then the corner route with the slot receiver, because I seen the cover 2 look, so that corner was going to be torn between who he was guarding and whoever he took. I was just going to let it sling real quick.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is
I do that shit with my flag football plays too, because I know most teams run the cover 3, so I try to isolate one of the players and make them choose between 2 routes on any given play. And there's an opposite set of players doing the same thing for another player too, so I can call it and have multiple outcomes with it. All right, we are fucking doing the damn thing.
Thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Oh, did we lose this game? Oh, no, we won it last year.
Trying to make magic on
Just
the
for a blowout.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Kennesaw State right back to work. He's looking to throw it.
Oh.
Quickly complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking for a man. It's Bryson.
There we go.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Someone catch that fucking ball. We are tip drill and jugs in it for the secondary after that one.
See if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. He's trying to light this scoreboard up.
Take shots, yeah. He took one.
Downfield, he'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Shoots it
Oh, shit. I didn't think he was going to make it all the way out there.
That's 3 in a row. Georgia State will send
All right,
out the
well, that
punt
went
unit.
south.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I bet they score something on this.
Slips through the line.
On this drive here.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop
He's
the
got that
return
vibe.
man. And now this offense will take the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game
twist
now on
on again.
2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Oof.
Feeling some
There we
heat.
go.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage
Got
of
blown
this
up. Oh,
offensive
my
line.
God. The safety got cooked.
Makes the grab at the 10.
Oof.
Cruises his way
That's our
down.
freshman
You don't give a hoot.
starting strong safety.
Touchdown, Owls.
I don't know if he got dead on the play action. I'm not 100% sure where he went wrong there, but he blew that coverage.
Listen, I know you're trailing, but building some
Simple
momentum
cover
in the
3.
second half, we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this
I don't know why his eyes are on the backfield 3rd and long, but
And he makes the extra point. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Bringing it out.
I told you they were going to get one. I'm like,
Coverage team gets to return her on
they're
the ground.
bullshitting him some points right now. This is some
Guys, the the Georgia
college
State
football
offense
bullshit.
returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but
Oh
also,
my
momentum
goodness.
is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop.
Let's fucking go, Brock.
So Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you. So you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the hips, his speed running downfield, turning his head to locate the football and then swatting it away. You just can't do it better.
White going to attack through the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's incomplete.
Damn it.
Defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
That's going to take us to halftime.
First half in the books. Time now.
24-10. Enjoying a nice 2-touchdown lead. Now, we did get the ball in the first half. They do have the ball coming out, so them scoring a touchdown in the opening drive is a real possibility, and only put them down by 7. So this is not over by any means. But we got to like what we've been seeing out of our team this year. To start this year. Way more confident looking football team than what we were showing week 1, 365 days ago.
And hit the home run in the passing game. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half.
All right. Yeah, we total domination, double the first downs. We just only gave up some boo-boo plays. What's the third down conversion look like? We both got his name, 4 and 9. But we've been able to run the ball. If it wasn't for a couple drops and some rough passing situations for him, I think Walker Wright's played well. No picks, got away with one that should have maybe been one, but he's played better than his stats show. Threw some nice dots. Again, the running game is doing what it wants. Tab isn't really going crazy yet, but we'll get him going. McGee, great start. I would almost count that one as a drop. I thought someone else had a drop too. They didn't consider it because they just had pass breakup. We got 4 sacks, considering how slow we are. Not bad. Speed rusher. I think he's like a 74 speed. They need to redo his thing. All right, but yeah, exactly what we meant to do starting out first half. We're going to take another 60 seconds, grab a drink, and we'll get the second half going. All right, we are back.
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away.
Glad we get a chance to have that good get right game for Georgia Tech.
Kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude.
Good
like
read.
it starts with the offensive line.
We tried to bait it, but we were too slow to make a play.
Same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
Uh-oh, Feston, our freshman safety, makes the play.
Well, after struggling
We'd like to see him go for the pick there.
I thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Georgia State takes over.
At some point, we're going to pull Brock if we're crushing him, because we're going to use him heavy next week.
Lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
White wants to throw it.
Good catch. Great hands catch from the transfer. Amari Borden.
When you get that man coverage, most people are taught
Another local Georgia kid.
So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy.
There we go. There we go.
And he was on his way, and they get him down.
Let's go.
Well, how about the offense setting that play?
I'm going to like this kid.
A couple of shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
What did he say?
Anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10.
Oh, good coverage. Fuck, that's a pick.
And the ball is picked off. He'll try to
We
take
trusted our guy.
and a big
He's going to win that route, but to be honest, the signs were there that that corner was on that shit. You had inside shade, we're outside where we were wanting to go to the ball. He's on back hip pocket. That's a hard route to win as a receiver in that position, because he's going to see that cut coming. And, yeah, bad throw. Bad read. Yeah, very bad. That's a 69 awareness. That's what that was.
The last time we saw this
No, let's not let him back in it.
quick, it was a 3 and out, Jesse.
Oh, I just got fucking...
In that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a
Just
play,
got
David, and get this
fucking
thing
cooked.
Yeah, let's find some juice.
I mean, open field tackles should be hard.
Plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards.
Definitely when you're
get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
big boy. She's not that big. She's not that fast.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really
They're forcing them to stay in this soft zone
for
for this hurry-up offense. We should put
They go to the ground.
different audibles in there so we could have like a zone blitz or something like that too. So man blitz gets cooked. Zone blitz, not too bad. Oof. Pretty good. Set in time.
Into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the end zone.
Tested him. Oh my God, he almost
And
came
he
down
took
with
a
it.
shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the
Ooh,
air.
good route.
He's got it.
Wide open.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. New center down.
All right, we're fucking around and finding out territory. Why can't I get that fucking guy to come down?
With the run on first and goal.
Great field tackle by a freshman safety.
At the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal.
Ooh, quarterback took it. Great read.
Touchdown, Owls. A Lazarus-like comeback.
We did not see that coming.
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime.
All right, momentum's on their side. We need to fucking get it back.
Sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Yeah, they're down by 7.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
Let's relax there.
He'll be stopped
Pull
at
back.
17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D.
Damn.
And you can forget
Come on, we gotta
running
pick
in the
that guy
middle
up,
against
bro.
this defense.
These running backs have all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the
Dot.
wideout.
There we go.
He will step out of bounds.
Kept running back in there to help pass protect.
First down for this offense.
That was our third
A
read.
new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality.
Selling the run a lot.
Offense up in a good spot.
Been selling that run. Oh, fuck. I thought
Tosses
you.
it incomplete.
All right, I was off.
Quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Yeah, we tried to throw it back shoulder, protect him from
And
that.
the defense makes the
Linebacker
immediate
there.
tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll come out throwing on first down.
Oh, he dropped it.
Drops just a little too slippery in the hands. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff.
There we go.
It's
Oh, fucking hold it.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hey, it's not 63. He hasn't got called not once yet today. Proud of him.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here's the handoff.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position.
Hell of a game from our boy.
The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. White going to attack through the air.
Split the safeties. Got him. Oh, he dropped it.
They really could have
Bruh.
used that catch there.
Bruh.
Physical pass defense.
Oh, God, what a read. What a throw.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
Fucking dropped.
He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another
All right,
look
Kennesaw
at this
State threatening.
Kennesaw State offense.
It
And
is
David,
not
how
over.
They would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last
Hold on.
drive.
And once
There
you
we
get
go.
the defense
Oh,
on
shit.
their heels and you back
Slip
them
that
off a
out.
little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm. It's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off
Right
again.
up the tackle. 30.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Now this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now.
Oh, we got loose. But unfortunately, our linebacker couldn't keep up with the running back. And cooked us.
Kennesaw State right back to work.
All right, twist stunt.
Poised by the quarterback. Here's a
Oh,
big
maybe
third
not.
down throw. And
This
you
might be
want to
wrong.
push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to
Shit,
your
this
running
went
back.
the wrong way.
Let him go do the work and move the sticks for him.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Try and play action.
Washington's got a little bit of juice.
It's Moss. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25.
Every now and then he gets stood up, but he is extremely fast.
They keep attacking through the air.
Oh, we got loose. We got loose.
Quarterback can make a big
There we
play
go.
when he
Big
starts
stop.
moving around. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
Ah, shit.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
All right, we need to shut this fucking bullshit down.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think
I
about
was
it.
not
You got
looking
the
at that
lead.
side, so there's probably something over there. I
Be
was
smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
After the
Looking
misfire,
at the
it's
others.
2nd and 10.
thing going on, and again, just Brock is single-handed. Oh shit, is he dead?
That is plenty to give him a first down.
Oh, he's alive. Holy shit.
That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead.
Well, we are
or
running the
cut
ball
into it as we take a look at the
extremely
stats.
well.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw.
Fuck.
And the sophomore
You got
just a little
Luddard
too
in there.
much on that one. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback checking the play. White wants to throw it. Fires left.
Put it in his fucking hands.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first
Hand.
down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's
Oh,
a way to mess up
great
the drive.
save.
Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the
I don't like
ball
how
as
much
well.
pressure
They're
they're getting.
very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Getting some heat.
I just, fuck.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious
It was
work
open.
to do
Just
if they
needed
want
to wait for
convert
it to
this
get
one.
open.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring
Fuck,
up
man.
4th down.
He put it in a spot.
That is a frustrating possession for this offense.
Use your
You want
body.
to run the football,
Shield them
maybe
off.
take some time
Make that
to do
catch.
the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stop the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his
I was
first
about to
letter.
lose full. He just ran past. He's still running. He's Forrest Gump. Fucking, he's in the fucking tunnel and do all that
A
shit.
lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times, and it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Out of the gun, they give it to the back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get it for a safety.
Shit.
Huge play by this defense. This game had an opportunity to get very, very interesting. They step up.
Well, that was
make a
clutch.
big play, make this a
2 possession lead now,
game with that
and the
safety,
ball, and a
get the
penalty.
football back.
Things are looking up.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Yes.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll run play action.
I mean,
Trouble got rid of it. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Yeah, I missed it. I didn't think that corner was going to go back in that third. Thought he was staying flat. Fuck.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today.
Yeah, well, passing game needs to be polished, that's for sure.
Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together.
I tried to bull rush him. He said, nope.
They make the stop.
Sound, fat boy.
He takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to pass. It's Bryson. Throws
oh, goodness.
A strike downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page.
Couldn't keep our feet.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Kennesaw State right back to work. Now the play fake.
We're at least bothering him.
Man, it's Ashley. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, got shit blocked there. Great job.
It's caught downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense might bring the house here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Ooh. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That is a great example of the D-line playing with tremendous awareness. That player knew he was not going to get to the quarterback. Wasn't going to sack him. So he slowed himself down, got under control, located the quarterback, and then got his big paws.
We've got a lot of subs in right now. We're gassed. Long drive.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Ooh, what a fucking throw.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And here they come almost all the way back. Before that score,
who gives a hoot? Kennesaw State. Wait, yeah, that, yeah.
In fact,
that.
They're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back.
That's ridiculous. I can't believe we made this look like a game. I am highly upset with the team at the moment.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
There we go.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Could not get off to get any separation there.
Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. White going to attack through the air.
Holds on. There we go.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And listen, you get zone coverage, and you can hit that curl route, and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Got it set up on the outside.
The burst.
He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting.
He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh, we got it.
A big-time
There we
catch
go.
along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
I love it. The offense being aggressive. They're taking a shot. Good job by the QB getting a lot of air under that ball. And how about the receiver and his ability to track it?
Fast motion from the offense. The aerial assault continues.
Oh, try to fit it in there.
Incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Quarterback checking off. He's looking for a man on 2nd down.
Damn
And
it.
he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes, out-breaking routes. Just give your quarterback
Oh,
a
my
shot.
goodness.
And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Nah, fuck that. We're
With
going
that
for the win.
incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now. You force.
There we go.
Makes the grab in the end
Jesus.
zone.
Like, nah, fuck that.
That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man
Oof.
coverage in the red zone.
They played zone right there, and I knew he was going to be in the soft spot of it as soon as he made that cut.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room and not
All right,
much
up
to
by
be
9,
found.
comfortable.
He stopped at the 18.
Lead again.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take
It's
your
that transfer
time
kid from
and give your
Vanderbilt in
defense an
Texas.
opportunity to get their win.
Former 4-star recruit.
From the gun, they'll
And
try
he's
to impose their
manhandled
running
by
game.
that double team.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Kennesaw State right back to work. They'll throw it on 1st down.
Damn. Got cooked again.
Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds.
Man,
but he
fucking
has this offense
Davis
rolling
Bryson
for the
looking like
1st
fucking
down.
Tom Brady out
This
here.
is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all...
Looking to take
Uh-oh.
a shot.
Corner got cooked.
Catching straight inside the 15.
Oh, my goodness.
Kennesaw State does touchdown.
Oh, there you go.
You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Like a
God
Thanksgiving turkey.
Damn it.
They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure.
Yeah, it's called never giving them the ball back
Fire,
again.
you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working.
That's the defensive game plan.
Offense getting set for 1st down. They
Shit.
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Oh, no, I tried to throw it to the running back.
And he was hit just as he was
Again, he was triangle that time.
It falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. White wants to throw it.
Oh, he caught that and first down.
Really needed a
Wow,
play
he's
by
dropped so much dumb
Their
shit.
own end, they move the chains, they mark it at the 29. First
Coming
down
in
here,
clutch, let's
time
go.
for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
I think we're good.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10.
I actually try to surprise him here.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
There we go.
It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on.
No one's out there blocking him.
Like,
No one's out there blocking him. Let's go.
Especially down the stretch.
That ends ball game right there.
Beat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of game.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking
There's a
advantage,
big boy
throwing
freshman.
it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
White going to attack through the air.
There we go. Number 1 receiver makes plays when you need them.
Ready for the 1st down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee and they'll start this new season.
And we survive
It's really easy to get
against
caught up in the
Kennesaw
emotional
State.
rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
That's tough
And
to.
you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team.
That's tough.
This is the
And it is a rivalry game.
A lot of stock in all
Apparently.
offseason. You're talking about
And we've
this
won
game.
every one of them.
You go out and get the dub.
But it is a rivalry.
Because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players
All
as
right,
well?
let's see.
For another
We had 29 first
365
downs.
days,
Jeez,
we
let's
can
hurry
talk
up
about
games.
how you went out,
A lot of plays
dominated,
going to those.
and
39
beat
passes,
everybody.
24
A lot of
rushes
these
for
guys are gonna
them.
go to
We
the
had
NFL. They'll be
46
in
and
line for the next
37.
year. They'll be
A
talking
staggering
about this for a long time.
80.
So that's going to do it
One
for us.
place?
For Jesse
Doing the math on
Palmer,
that
David
right?
Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying
85?
so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
Fuck, 83. Jesus. 6 and. That's rushing yards, man. All right, White, not a bad first day at the office. Need to clean some stuff up. We need to block better for him. That's for one. And we got to make some better decisions. Brock fucking went nuts for $172, 9.5 carry. Tab, picked up what he needed to. We didn't see any breakaway plays from him. But McGee, new slot receiver, redshirt freshman, had a hell of a game today. Fleming, Hurst showed up at the very end. Offensive line did a fantastic job in the run game. A little rough in the passing game. They let up 4 sacks, but he got hit another 10 times on top of that. We did a little bit on ourselves. Our one kid didn't get any sacks, Washington, but he did bother the fuck out of him. So I'm hoping he takes a jump in his development. I think he could be a good one. right, now the true test is next week, or not next week, but 2 weeks now. I think we got a bye week. Yeah, we got a bye week next week, and then we have Georgia Tech. So we will end it there. I appreciate you guys coming out, and I will see you on the next one.